What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Morrissey. We're going back to the 1988 album Viva Hate. I did want to mention, eventually I'm going to get Morrissey reactions back onto Monday, but because I was sick for about a week and I missed several days of reactions, it just threw everything off, and I'm trying to keep up with some longer, outstanding reaction series, as well as keeping the ones that have been more or less weekly going. So again, within a couple weeks I imagine we'll get Morrissey and the other M reactions back onto Monday, but for the time being I've just had to sort of play it by ear. Either way, the next tune is Margaret on the Guillotine. This is the late 80s. I'm assuming we're talking Thatcher. That would be my immediate assumption. So ultimately it suggests a very unsympathetic attitude, and ultimately I'm curious the charges issued, and whether if it's a direct play on like the French Revolution and Marie Antoinette or something like that, or whether it's just using the imagery of a guillotine independent of that, and perhaps it could be related to a Margaret that is not Thatcher, but that would be my immediate assumption. Let's find out. This is Margaret on the Guillotine from the 1988 album Viva Hate by Morrissey.
The kind people have a wonderful dream. Margaret on the guillotine. 'Cause people like you make me feel so tired. When will you die? When will you die? When will you die?
The light.
When will you die?
It's so funny.
When will you die? And people like you make me feel so old inside. Please die. Unkind people, do not shelter this dream, make it real. Make the dream real. Make the dream real. Make it real. Make the dream real. Make it real.
what happened? Like the stage, like, collapsed inward or something. A funny tune in the opening bit, and it's again the light, floaty, airy feeling, and then the lyrics, which are very targeted and pointed, and dark. I enjoy the comedy and the balance of that, or the dichotomy of that. So. Yeah, and then it went into a longer, more instrumental section with, again, almost like Spanish style, like Rodrigo style guitar, mixed with a more sort of leisurely and lazy guitar, not lazy, but sort of mellow guitar, as well as the overall sonic atmosphere, which had a sort of light and transcendent feeling, as well as that like recurrent feedback sort of sound. I'm not sure if it was literally feedback or if that was like a keyboard or something, but either way, a really cool tune sonically, and one that it felt like emotionally like two halves. Like the first half, it's cheeky, it's sharp, but it's also a bit funny. And then when the sonics take over, it sort of like shifted into a different like tonal feeling for me. So a cool tune, and one that, again, surely that's got to be about Margaret Thatcher. So yeah, let me know if I'm reading that wrong, but either way, I enjoy some vocal moments, and perhaps most of all, like I said, the sort of like sharp plucked quality of that like Spanish style guitar line. That sounded really good. So, and again, I assume Morrissey plays guitar, but I don't know. It sounded like there was at least two guitars there. So, let me know if that was him or someone else playing that particular guitar part. In any case, yeah, I feel like we're getting closer to the end of the album. I don't remember exactly in the moment, but yeah, ultimately, I've enjoyed this first solo album, and it's a bit different than I expected. I mentioned, going into this, I thought it might have at least a similar flavor in a lot of respects to the Smiths material. There's been one or two tracks in the back half of the album that I would say are sort of like that, but the majority of the album has been differently flavored and more wide-ranging sonically than I would have expected. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the album. Looking forward to more. Once again, shout out to Seb for sharing the Morrissey stuff. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.